Hello creative thinkers, Jasper here. Today I want to talk about Bold2Create and where it came from. So if you haven't watched the 12-part Hunter series, I encourage you to watch it on the link that I've listed below. I talk about my journey. I talk about my journey as a creative and my journey in the creative industry and my journey now pursuing entrepreneurship. So one of the things that I really enjoy is to create. I really have been, the core thing that defines me is creator, kinda. I love producing. I love creating content. I love sharing knowledge. I love consuming content. I love, just seeing stories. That is something that is that's something that has really defined me over the years. So I did, like 5 years ago, I did something crazy. I just told myself, you know what, I want to experiment. And I did a double ganger of me. And one of the things that I was working on was the term cloning. And when I did that, I was actually amazed at myself. Okay, this thing that I've been thinking about, I've actually put it there. And, the crazy thing about creating sometimes is that as a creator, you have created for years. You have done a lot of projects for clients. You've done different kind of projects. You're gaining the skill. But sometimes if you want to do something that is a bit crazier, out of the box, like you want to, to create something, it kind of like is scary sometimes. Okay, for me personally, that's why this term bold to create, after all those years, sometimes you don't know what you have created. Will it make a difference? But create anyway. So once I created that, the greatest thing that I like, so once I created that, just that video opened doors for me. I met the most amazing lady who was on Oprah. So Oprah Winfrey actually termed her best guest on an Oprah Winfrey show, and that is Dr. Terry Trent. How I got that opportunity, I just did that video, that double ganger, put it on Facebook. One of the administrators, I knew her, and she was like, Jasper, I saw your video. Wow, that's good. Okay, there's this gig that we want to do. Can you please come? And I didn't even know that I was going to go and be part of. I didn't know I was going to do content for Dr. Terry Trent, but managed to go there, and I'm like, okay. Then I went there and I shot, and I told my friend, I was at Dr. Terry Trent. Back then, before I met her, like I really actually had not known about her. So my friend was like, what? Like he was screaming. I was like, what? You were with Dr. Terry Trent? And I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, okay, she's actually like a big deal. And I went and I Googled her, and I was like, whoa, I got an opportunity to actually work with Dr. Terry Trent. That's huge. That's really huge. And even some of my friends, when I told them, they were like, what? Even when I posted a picture, people were like, what? She's a really huge, big deal. But my point is this. If you follow that drive within, if you create, let's say you are really passionate about a certain subject and you want to talk about it, create that content. Don't be afraid. Let's say you want to build a model that will make a difference. It might fail at times, but create it and try again. That's what it is all about. Bold to create. Create, create, create. Create a product, create a service. Trust me, it will all work out for you. So for me, this story about me creating I just told myself, hey, listen, I'm just gonna have fun and I'm going to do it. But I got an opportunity to meet one of the most powerful ladies from our nation, but who is so powerful in the world. So I want to encourage you, do not be afraid to create.